Good morning, students. Now today we will see about the social life and state administration of the republics, that is the republic states. The previous two videos we saw about Janpad, Mahajanpad, and in the Mahajanpad two types of system of governance, that is the monarchy and the republic. Now we will see the social life and the state administration of the republic states. Now archaeologists, when they dug out the remains of this civilization, they saw simple houses were constructed by the people in those days, and pastoral activities were carried out. We already saw it in the previous one. Pastoral means pastoralism, that is cattle rearing. Animal husbandry was prevalent there, and cattle was taken for grazing. Milk and milk products were used by the people. Crops which they grew were wheat, rice, barley, sesame, sugarcane, mustard, etc. And the people also used clay vessels, clay utensils for their household uses. Some pottery were found by archaeologists in which drawings were also drawn. That is, people were artistic. Then utensils were mostly of grey color. That is, clay was used in maximum extent. And every state ruler did the maximum possible work for his own state's defense. Here the word defense means protection of the state. They used to fight with other kings or the other state rulers to defend their state. And this is, we are talking about republics. So they used to fight with the other monarchical states also. And high and strong forts were built by kings and the rulers around their state capital, so that others could not enter and capture their territories. And plenty of stones and bricks were used to build these forts, so that it would be a very strong structure. Some kings built large, tall and magnificent walls to showcase their power and prosperity. We saw that forts were built by bricks and stones, but some kings did it to only showcase their power and prosperity. Brick wall of Prayagraj, you can see on the screen, the brick wall of Prayagraj dates back to around 2500 years ago, very old. And all the Mahajanpadas, all the 16, built large and strong forts and used a large army for their defense to protect themselves from enemies. And for this purpose, students, if you have a large army and all, you need money to maintain it. So people were taxed. Taxes were taken from people in those days to maintain this army and these forts, to maintain these things. Farmers, how they tax the people? Examples are given here. Farmers gave 1/6 part of their yield to the treasury. Treasury means area of the government, place of the government where you have to give your money, tax. 1/6 part. For example, if a farmer is growing 6,000 kgs of rice, then 1/6 part, 1,000 kgs he will give to the treasury, so that he can give that part as a tax income. Then artisans, those who did different type of skilled work, they did one day in a month work for the state. Other days of the month they worked for their own household. One day in a month they did work for the state. Cattle raisers, that is the people who practice cattle rearing, they gave some part of the cattle as tax, and merchants sold their goods and some part of that sale they gave as tax. So people were giving some part of their income in any form to the kingdom or to the government to maintain the army and the large strong structures of forts. Lord Mahavir Swami and Lord Gautam Buddha, when they were on this earth, they wandered in all these places of republics, and they did not have any facilities like we have in this modern age nowadays. They walked, that is, they were pedestrians. Students, pedestrians means those who walk, walking by foot. And they wandered all these republics and preached about the Lord. And these people were Gautam Buddha and Mahavir Swami, preached about the religions. And so, in the Buddhist and Jain scriptures and their sacred books, holy books, you can find the names. The names of these republics are mentioned. And you can get all the information of all these republics in the Jain and Buddhist scriptures. Mahatma Buddha, here Mahatma Buddha means Lord Buddha, was born in this era. Era means period of age, due to which this age is also known as the Buddhist era. Why? Students, why this period is known as Buddhist era? Why? Because Lord Buddha was born during this age, this era. Now the other places in the world, for example, if you see Sparta, Athens, Rome, Greece, etc. These places are also known as democratic states, are described as democratic states because they follow democracy. So in the same way, the republics of ancient India which we saw now, they can also be represented as democratic states. Why? Because the following of the policies, the rules which they follow are almost same to democracy, which we follow still now in our country. So we conclude this chapter, students. We studied about the Janpads, Mahajanpads, then the monarchy in the Mahajanpad and the republic in the Mahajanpad, and the different features, social and the different ways in which the people of these era live.